All right, everybody, get ready. Because today, we're really diving deep, head first, into massage chairs.
Ooh.
And specifically, we're going to get into this whole 3D versus 4D debate.
Yeah, yeah,
I know a lot of you are probably out there thinking, like, what are these extra dimensions? Are we
yeah.
talking about, like, some kind of sci-fi massage experience?
Huh?
No teleportation today.
No, no teleportation today, I'm afraid.
Oh, man.
But the technology is still pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was worried I was going to need my interstellar passport or something for this one.
Right.
So where do we even begin with this whole 3D, 4D thing?
Well, I think the easiest way to think about it is that those numbers, 3D, 4D, they really refer to how much freedom the rollers inside the chair have.
Okay.
So imagine the difference between just a basic back and forth motion
Hmm.
and a hand that can really like dig in and knead out those knots.
Okay.
It's all about that range of motion.
Okay, so less about like actual like hidden dimensions
Right.
and more about like how dynamic the movement is.
Yeah.
Got it, got it, got it. So 3D, that's basically like we're leveling up from that classic back and forth massage then.
Yeah, exactly. So with 3D, the rollers can move not just up and down, side to side, but also in and out.
Uh-huh.
So you get that extra dimension of movement.
Yeah.
Really lets the chair get deeper into the muscles for a more intense and satisfying massage.
Oh, deeper you say?
Yeah.
Okay, now you're talking my language.
Yeah.
All right, so if 3D's already like doing the deep dive,
Yeah.
what makes 4D so special?
So I think of 4D as adding like another layer of artistry to those 3D movements.
Okay.
So it's not just about how far the rollers move, but their speed and rhythm.
Okay.
It's the difference between like listening to a metronome and a pianist, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
It's how they bring that piece of music to life.
Oh,
It's all those things.
Ooh, I like that analogy. So with 4D, we're talking, it's less about a robotic massage and more about having like an actual massage therapist who can really sense and adjust to what you need.
Yeah, exactly. A 4D chair can change up its intensity and speed as it goes,
Wow.
responding to your contours, your pressure points, you know, just like a human would.
Okay. You're really selling me on this whole 4D thing. So let's break it down then. Each of these massage experiences,
Okay.
what are some of the biggest benefits someone would find with the 3D chair? Give me those highlights.
Well, I think a big selling point for 3D chairs is the value.
Okay.
You're getting a much deeper, more therapeutic massage compared to a basic 2D chair, but you're not paying those, you know, those big bucks that you'd pay for a 4D.
Right, right. So if you're looking to like step up your massage game without, breaking the bank, 3D is a solid option.
Absolutely, yeah. Especially if you've got like chronic pain, you need deep tissue, regular massage, you just want something more than just the basic chair. 3D is a great choice.
There's always a catch though, right? What's the trade-off with 3D?
Honestly, the biggest trade-off is that while 3D massages are super effective, they can feel a little robotic.
Oh.
You know, they lack that nuanced, human-like touch that some people really are looking for.
Okay.
And that's where the 4D technology really shines.
All right, you've piqued my curiosity now.
Yeah.
Lay it on me. What makes 4D feel so lifelike?
Well, it has those subtle variations, you know, micro adjustments.
Okay.
Imagine a 4D chair going from a gentle, like, wave-like motion to a more targeted kneading action. And it's adjusting to the curves of your back, the tension in your muscles.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Okay, now that you mention it, it does make a big difference. It's like, someone just going through the motions versus someone who can really, like, pinpoint what you need.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
It's not just about the intensity, it's that adaptability.
You got it, yeah. And speaking of hitting the right spot, you know, that's another thing with these 4D chairs. The customization is incredible. You can think of it like having your own massage menu.
Okay.
You're not stuck with just a few pre-programmed routines.
Right.
You can adjust everything, you know, the pressure, the speed, what areas it targets.
Oh,
Just really dial it into what you need.
so it's less like a one-size-fits-all massage and more like a really bespoke experience.
That's amazing, especially for someone like me. I always have knots in like the same couple of spots. I need someone who can really like target those. But I'm guessing all this customization probably comes at a cost, right?
Yeah, you're right about that. 4D chairs are definitely an investment.
Okay.
They're going to cost significantly more than their 3D counterparts. It's kind of like comparing a standard massage session to a full-blown spa day.
Right.
You're paying for that extra level of luxury and all that personalization.
Okay, so it's that age-old question. Practical and effective,
Right.
or splurge-worthy and indulgent.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. It really all comes down to your personal priorities, what you're looking for. This is super helpful. I think it's time, though, that we, like, put these massage chairs head to head, you know? Help me visualize this. I'm hopping into one of these chairs. What am I feeling, with each type of massage?
All right, right. Okay, so let's do it. Close your eyes. Imagine sinking into a 3D massage chair.
Okay.
The rollers are gliding up and down your back. Nice and firm, consistent pressure. You feel that tension releasing in your shoulders.
Yeah.
Maybe you got some knots in your lower back. They're loosening up. Good, solid, therapeutic massage, no doubt about it.
Okay.
But maybe, just maybe, you notice a certain predictable rhythm to the movements.
Okay, so it definitely gets the job done, but it's maybe like a little mechanical.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. So now, let's transport you to the 4D experience.
Okay.
You settle into this chair. It's almost like a pair of expert hands are starting to work their magic.
Okay.
The rollers move with more variation, speed, and pressure.
Okay.
Maybe it starts with a gentle kneading on your neck. Then it transitions into a more vigorous kind of rolling motion along your spine, really hitting those trigger points.
Okay.
And then, just when you think you've got it figured out, it'll switch up the rhythm again.
Wow.
Kind of keep your muscles guessing.
Okay, yeah, I can already tell the difference. That 4D experience sounds way less predictable and way more in tune with what my body actually needs.
Exactly. That's the beauty of this 4D technology. It replicates that intuitive, responsive touch you'd expect from, like, a real person.
Okay, this has been incredibly insightful so far. Now I'm ready to make a decision.
Okay.
I know you've got some advice for our listeners out there on how to actually choose between these two massage chair marvels.
Of course, of course. Let's break it down into those choose this if scenarios.
Okay, love it.
So, listener, ask yourself, are you someone who prioritizes value for your money?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want that solid, deep tissue massage without breaking the bank? If that's you, a 3D massage chair is probably going to be right up your alley.
Oh.
It's like that reliable friend that gives great advice, you know what you're going to get, and it always delivers.
I love that. And what about for those of us who are ready to, like, indulge in that next level experience?
Mm-hmm.
What are some telltale signs that a 4D chair is the way to go?
Well, if you crave that, like, truly luxurious, customizable massage and you've got the budget for it, then treat yourself. Go for that 4D chair. Take that relaxation to a whole new dimension. This whole conversation about 4D, it's got me thinking. We've been focusing a lot on the technical differences here.
Yeah.
But what about the psychological effects of these chairs?
What do you mean?
Well, like, could a more human-like massage from a 4D chair actually trick our brains into relaxing more deeply?
Whoa. That is a really interesting question. Okay, so you're saying a 4D massage, it's like tricking my brain into ultimate relaxation. Is that really possible?
It's a cool thought, right? Our brains are hardwired to respond to human touch.
Right.
It's primal, it makes us feel comforted, secure, less stressed. So it makes sense if a 4D chair can really nail those sensations, our brains might just go, hey, this is the real deal.
Yeah. Like our brains just completely skip over the fact that it's a machine.
Yeah.
And suddenly we're just like way more chill than we would been with a more like standard expected massage.
Yeah, there's a reason we react so differently to live music versus a recording, even if the notes are the same.
Right, right.
Our brains pick up on those tiny things, those little imperfections. They create that sense of authenticity, like a connection. And technology, as it gets better, like with these 4D chairs, it's getting really good at mimicking those things.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So not only is this 4D massage chair working out my knots,
yeah,
but it's giving my brain a little vacation at the same time.
Exactly, like a mental escape hatch right there in your living room. See, this is why I love these deep dives.
Yeah.
You just never know what you're going to uncover.
I've gone from thinking 3D, 4D to now like the psychological benefits. Mind blown.
That's pretty wild.
I already feel more relaxed just from talking about this.
I'm glad to hear it. But yeah, at the end of the day, 3D, 4D, it's all about you. What do you need? What's your budget? What kind of experience are you really looking for? Hopefully this has given you the info to go out and make a good choice.
Absolutely. You've given our listeners a lot to think about. And hey, no matter what you choose, investing in a massage chair, that's investing in yourself. It's a good thing.
I agree.
Now, if you'll, excuse me, I've got some research to do on these 4D chairs, purely for science, of course. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of massage chairs.